Hello. Welcome to the Dust Fleet Game Dev stream. In which I will be developing Dust Fleet. And today we've got a update come out next week, which has some cool stuff in it. Details coming shortly. And that's kind of all done and in the bag. What I'm just working on here is a few extra little bits and pieces that I would like to get in as well. So I'm just kind of working against the clock a bit to see if I can get a few of these kind of, let's say, last minute fixes and tweaks in as well. Stuff players have asked for and is going in. It's just I'd like to get it in this update rather than there being another one. There will be another one, but these are just some little things I think I can get done. So all the big stuff is done. There's some extra missions, some extra ships, and a few UI tweaks and bug fixes. What I'm looking at now is a few more UI tweaks and a few more bug fixes. So next on the list is a bit of a loadout problem. So one player reported that you can start building one loadout, edit the loadout, and you get the new version, even though you paid for the old version. So if we just one thing that's occurred to me. Let's move it over here. Come on. Sorry, these are my various test videos. When I was setting the stream up, but I just wanted to oops, put you here. So what I'm just doing there off cam was just setting up a cheat save so I can get to stuff quicker. So everything's unlocked. So if we set up a loadout here, let's do. Oops, you didn't see that. Let's do something simple. So the night. Let's just copy this loadout. Lost the ability to type. Okay. So if I go let's build our nice test. Okay, so that's in production. Let's just save this so I have to do all that again. And Now if I were to edit the loadout, and put something totes different on, let's say the medium laser, equip, save. So this is okay, so it's giving the details here of, I'm not sure that's right at all, but we don't have to worry about that right now. Right, so that's finished. There's our new knight. It's got a light plasma turret. That is correct, actually. I did think. Upgrade to current version of loadout. That seems to have worked correctly. So upgrade to the current version, which has the medium laser. All correct. So that didn't happen that time. I wonder if oh, I didn't mean to do that. Save. Meant to load it. Never mind. Let's just edit the loadout again. So we have our knight, we'll edit the loadout to, we'll copy the loadout. Let's this time build it with, make the order much bigger, and then save this again. So building. Save's quite slow when it's running in Unity. Okay. First to check is just let's change the loadout and see if it happens after the first one's been built. Save. So we go duh, duh, and it's the correct one. I have two of them, they're both correct. That seems okay to me. Trying to think what else we could change. Maybe if we save it now with the still building the old model, but we've got the design for the new model. It's possible this was just an old... Would that be an old version? Actually, when this is reported now, it was... I think it was after the Fleet Manager came out. Ugh. Okay, so if I load that in now, we should still have the new design saved and the old design being built. So, yep, so upgrade to the new version as an option. When that gets built, still has light plasma turret, which has the wrong icon. It's bothered me for a while, because I actually couldn't figure out why it had the wrong icon. Let's just look at the data here. Weapons, units, turrets. Here we go. And it's a light plasma turret. It seems like the correct icon. That's not, we don't use that anymore. Actually, it just renders turret light plasma. Let's just check down here. Item images is there. And what do we say? Item images. Renders turret, light plasma renders turret. Light plasma, that is the correct icon. Why is it showing the wrong icon? Got light plasma and twin plasma. So the other one should be saying twin plasma, which it does. This is how I got stuck last time. Like, it should be showing the right image. It's going to be something obvious that I'm missing, but I just can't think what it is. So our light plasma icon is correct. There's our twin plasma icon. So if I switch to the scene view, how do I pause this like that? Switch off the big giant circle. You can spend your whole life clicking on something in Unity and never actually get to select it. Come on. Okay, that's near enough. Ship details. Weapons. Image. So here's our image. Twin plasma. So it's loading that image. Yep, I'm still a bit stumped by that one. There'll be a perfectly logical explanation. I just don't know if now is the time. We'll come back to that. Anyway, this bug doesn't seem to be a bug, so I'm just going to take it off, I guess. You can order a ship with a cheap loader, edit load to an expensive one, and get the expensive one delivered. I think I'll have to delete that one. It's not what's happening. So the next one, queuing ships during battle of different loadouts results in versions of the same loadout. So what's an easy way to reproduce this one? I guess I'll just maybe upgrade these just to prevent confusion. So they all have a medium laser now. Okay. Let's take these into battle. Let's check if that works. So I don't actually want to go anywhere right now. I want to build a station here so we can manufacture ships during the battle. Okay, station built. Let's stick a shipyard on it, which of course requires power, so let's build some power. Do science, yes. And stick a big power plant on it. So I updated the shipyard names in this build. Standard shipyard, yeah, and advanced shipyard, so that's a point. I think I also changed how ships are built. Did I change this? Or I was thinking of changing it. So they select which. So each I'll show you what I mean when I find it. So cruiser shipyard. Yes. So each shipyard now has its build options hard coded. It used to be by size, but this is okay. So the gunship is here. The light cruiser, carrier shipyard, I think there's some ships missing here. So cruiser shipyard can build the raider ships, refinery and utility, that should also be something the station can build. I'll have to come back to that. So we can build a light cruiser from here. The light cruiser 2 comes from the advanced shipyard. I'm not sure that's necessary. We've got BG heavy cruiser in here twice, which is weird. I don't think in either of them we have the regular heavy cruiser. I think we need to modify the the data sheet that we have for ships, so it shows where it's being built from. That was on my to-do list from a while ago, but I think it's a bit more necessary now. Except I don't have the translation to say that. I don't think. Anyway, let me just see here. Tell you what, that's a tangent. Let me add it to my list. Possible I never actually finished implementing this, so let me see here. So at this shipyard I can build two. Looks like I did implement it because we can't build a heavy cruiser here. Okay, so that needs fixing. It's actually quite a big bug. Shouldn't go out in the current version. Okay. We'd actually need the shipyard. I've realised we don't need to worry about any of that, but let's do this fight. Should have saved it. So I just need to go through these one at a time then. The nice thing about doing it this way is we can have specialist shipyards then if we wanted to. Which I don't really, but good to know. So where did the... come back to that again. So let's start this battle. So we've got a night and a night test. So fire to one of each. So that is the night test. Night test, they're both the same. Okay, good. Bad, but good. So, let's look at the tactical code. So our list of buildable ships is a list of ship data. What ship hulls are buildable from build data? Yeah, okay. And from those we get loadouts, I think. We get build options, which are, yeah, we got loadout data. Here's our loadouts. For each loadout, we create a build option of the loadout. So that's fine. I think all this is working. The difference is that the queue is just using the hull type. So we need to make the queue differentiate by loadout, not by hull type. So what happens when we add a ship to the queue? What have we got here? Build option will be one of those. Or point to click. Build queue, add item, adds a loadout. So we go to the build queue. And it's like, thanks. What already exists equals true. If build queue item count is greater than 0, build queue item. Right, here we go. So it's going by prefab name. So it's saying if the last one is the same type of ship, add this to the queue, even though it's a different loadout. Right, so this should be an easy fix. We just need to compare loadouts. Loadout data, preset data. We can compare these, I think. So this is slightly... This will match the actual contents of the loadout, meaning if we have two different loadouts that are the same but have different names, this will actually think they're the same one, which is the huge problem. Because we don't match by loadout, because the loadout might have... No, the loadout won't have changed. The loadout won't have changed. You can't change the loadout in battle. So if loadout data equals the loadout data we're asking for, then we say it already exists. That should do it. So, load, pre-fight. Let's have this fight. So we'll say, shouldn't matter which way around. So that is a knight. Next one, There's a night test, so we should have a night again. Should be a fairly easy battle to win. Okay. Good, we can call it a fix. Let's go ahead and commit that. Okay, so looking at the list that we have now, the shipyard thing, which is a pretty big problem. So I'll check if I've got anything in the localization tables about building that I can build order. Shipyard, maybe you could just say the word shipyard. I don't have the word shipyard on its own. Got no shipyard. Idle shipyard. Shipyard, yes, okay. This is sort of a stat actually, so I might just put it here. This needs to be saved. Okay. So now we know what we can say what shipyard is built at. So what I've been doing is each item that displays data, I was making like prefabs for each type and tweaking them, but actually I realized it's much simpler if I just put the code directly on the type of data, give it a get data sheet function, because then we can just customize it with specific things like this, like the shipyard it's built at isn't really part of its data. We have to go to the shipyards, I guess, to find that. Which now I think about it could be problematic. No, be fine. So for example here, this is where we add in the module slot information. I realize there's no turret information here. Let's just take a look at the what's the best way of doing this, the tech tree. So something like the Copenhagen, we list its module, but don't list its turrets. Just thinking this could get quite long. think I fixed these tooltips so they will stay on screen. Yes. Okay, so it wouldn't be the end of the world if that was a bit long. So we should include turrets here. And where it's built. And cost, actually. My cost isn't here. I think I might have excluded it so we could put it at its own. It's not part of this data explicitly, it's inherited. Okay. So we should have a section for... We should have some text rather for... Not plural, unfortunately. There we go. I'll put this in stats because it's I think where this will be looking. Stylus controller. Yeah, if it's getting translated text, it'll be looking for it in stats. So I'll copy this one into there. Okay, this turned into a bit of a rabbit hole. So let's just add these. Add turrets to ship data sheet. Should be relatively quick. Oops. And add shipyard to ship data sheet. Right, so let's grab turrets from strategic. Didn't need to copy paste that. So, strategic. It's really useful having so much localized text, because when you need to add something new, the chances are you've got something close enough. Stats. Okay, so let's go back to our ship data sheet. Has module slots. Guess there's no equivalent for turrets. What is that looking at? Slots. So yeah, that's a question. I don't think we store the turret information here. This is purely for the editor. Oh yeah, of course, slots is slots has everything. So, well, it has module slots. We'll do it has turrets. I've started capitalizing my function names like a good boy. Okay. Should be has turret slots. So our turret's header, if slot subsystem type is turret, get translated text. This is the name of it. And this is the type. Okay, so if we're looking at slots, what's the port size? So if we do this join business, we could just, I think, directly fetch it. Wait, what am I doing here? So it's just going to be slots I dot port size heavy, port size heavy, so it'll be port size plus the actual string of the thingy. Start type is item, the icon we have an icon for port size. Guess we'd better make one. So what's a good icon for turret size? You can literally have different sizes of turret. I must have something in here already. Resources. not really. Some very old icons for stuff we don't use anymore. We do use that one. I wonder if it's worth checking the icon moon templates. It usually isn't. These are a bit chunky, but just want to get some ideas. No, these are just too cheesy. Anything in some UC UI packs here. Generic button icons really, is not really what we need. We have a sort of thing we use which is dashes, 3 dashes for heavy, 2 for medium, 1 for small, which I could probably just redo here. So let's something like that. What I want is a turret icon to sit on top of this. So let's make one. I mean, sort of. Now wondering if I can actually make, because it's fairly easy to edit. Just make a little turret like this, and then So if we do right, resources, my icons, and stats icons, turn light. Just considering a small change here. Okay, and the medium one can be, oops. Dunno. And a heavy one. Taller. Bigger barrel, maybe. It feels a bit cheesy. Maybe not quite so high up. Let's try it. So back to Unity. They're okay. Let's see how they look in situ. Color, so turret, the word turret, and then the port size. So shoot out turrets for us, and then we just want the shipyard. Right, I'll be back in just a moment. Sup, dudes? Dudettes. Okay, so we were adding the shipyard to the ship data. So how do we do that? We do get a list of all the shipyard modules, I suppose. I guess we have an item for every shipyard it's built at. Alright. And the shipyard is a module, so we just go through all our modules. So we say if pair dot value dot build data dot contain, I don't like this. What is build data? Why has it got a capital B? Right, so cruiser shipyard. So build data does have a capital B. I don't know why I did that. Build data, build options are just strings. That's perfect. So build data dot build. Maybe it's not parsed that way when it's loaded. Okay. So here's build data, which is an object. It's a list of build data is a list, is that right? I think this might be a compatibility thing. It's fine, we'll go through each build data and just read its build options. I've never quite got used to this keyboard. If pair value build data I build options dot contains us, like us, yeah, then we can be built at the shipyard. So we had an entry. Don't know why I did that. Because there's a bracket missing somewhere. Here. This is a item. Shipyard. Actually, I think I called it build at shipyard or something, didn't I? Build at shipyard. Okay, that should probably do it. So turrets, medium, looks pretty ugly, but it's there. Shipyard. We didn't put a shipyard name in, did we? We just say shipyard. Doesn't this need like a value? Name. We should take care of the translation for us. What? Oh, it wants it to be a float. Can we specify a string? Yeah. Quite sure how this is going to format, but let's see. Okay, yeah. Fine. So the turret formatting is ugly. Not really sure what to do about that. I guess we should group them medium times 4, etc. Yeah, that'd be much better actually. Yeah. Medium times 4, light times 2, and so on. Don't love those icons, but they're okay. Good. I'm pleased with how this standardized ship data is working now. Alright. So to make a dictionary. try and add that, and if we can't, then we add it on. Plus, and then we iterate through that. So we do for each. We could do the same with the modules as well, actually. So yeah, for each. So this counts. I suppose we could. To do string value, put the number in the string value, so we do x, so times pair dot value. I don't know if that's weird formatting because we don't do that for anything else. Let's see how it looks. Come on. Okay, so turrets medium times 4, that looks okay, I think. Fine. Still not a fan of the icons, they're a bit too white. Okay, so if we look at something a lot more turrets, then it's so Oslo has medium times 4, light times 2. I think that's fine, it does the job. Light times 4, heavy times 2. Actually, very few ships have more than one module anyway, so I may not worry too much about the module display. Do any ships have more than one module? Guess not. Okay. Really not sure about these icons. Should they be like grey? Or is it the spacing? I'll come back to it. It is what it is for now. Fine. Gonna stop obsessing over it. So that is. Whoops. So add turrets to ship data sheet is done. Add shipyard to ship data sheet is nearly done. I need an icon for that. Need an icon for that. I just don't have a shipyard icon, do I? Yeah. guess we're using the hammer and spanner for that, so maybe that's what I do. Don't see it here. Where have I been using that? Common icons? Manage your icons? Yes, it's probably nice. Construct. Here we go. So I'll put a couple of that stat icons, call it shipyard. So then we just get the stat icon shipyard. Just set up appropriately with the correct settings. And what was I about to do? Something in my brain that's just fallen out. We've got the icon, got the shipyard type. What was it? It was quite important. Something about this. Oh yes, okay, this is right. Let's just test this, then I'll take a look at that. Oh no, actually this is probably fine. So the thing I was just thinking of, when you build stations, they're built as kind of a secret shipyard attached to each location. Because it isn't a module, it won't show up as a place where you can build it. There you go, so shipyard, standard shipyard. Wouldn't it be great if we could do that in red, if it hadn't been unlocked? So station correctly doesn't have a shipyard. So that has more than one of each type of module. Okay, I'll do the module slots. Look at this, just working. It's actually really say power provided or power +2. So that says -3, -1, yeah, it's not that clear. Something to come back to. Okay, but this is good actually. This is good data. I'll have to move this over to a few other places. Only a couple, I think, just to make sure we're showing the same data everywhere. But yeah, I will do the same thing here. The slight complexity here is each module can be of more than one type. Yeah, so the color it picks up is from the first. I'll leave that how it is. Alright, so shipyard to ship data sheet is done. So we have some weirdness with repairs, which has always been the case. This isn't a new issue, and it really is looking up. But I might just do a focused repair update. That might be 5.2 because I don't think I've got time. I need to make sure you change the mission tracker. The guarding ships thing will have to be a 5.2 job as well. Star pathfinding I haven't really seen, so I'm not too concerned. Fights can be dropped left and right to enemy ship defenses. That will have to be one for later. And this one, hold down control and giving a move order to turn the wheel red to create a move while attacking order. That would be quite a nice one. I'm just not 100% sure how well it'll work. At the minute, the only way you can do a move while attacking order is give the move order, then give the attack order. So if you want to give a second move while attacking order, you have to give the attack order, then the move order again. I've set that backwards the first time. So what I think that is not very nice, so I might look at that. I think everything below that, when the renable is 5.2 stuff is 5.3, because I'm just out of time. This needs to be up for really Monday, and I need to play the entire game start to finish to make sure there's no new balance issues or anything. Oops. Add 5.3. So that makes all those 5.3. Repairs will have to be 5.2. I really want to get them done in this one, but it's not going to be time. Start pathfinding the fighters thing. Move like a whole group at once. Yes, that's cool. Right, so that just gives us 4 things to do. 5. The repairing. Repair ships or striking turrets. That I think I'll have to wait as well. Which was always going to be the case. This is actually, all this 5.1 stuff is bonus stuff that I wasn't sure I'd have time to put in this update, so I'm really glad that I do. The 5.2 stuff will have to be after. Okay, so sure, all ships can be built at a shipyard type, so that's something we can check now quite easily. At least with the tech tree ships. So the Oslo is advanced shipyard. I'd really like to turn that red. I just don't think we have access to the game state to do it, do we? We could get access to it though. So, Knight can be built at standard shipyard, Ocelot standard shipyard, Drilling Bark standard shipyard. That's underneath the each turn bit, I don't really want that. That's annoying. So really what to do is insert it before each turn bit. Darn, that wasn't going to be straightforward, is it? So the way we do this is we get like a lump, like an object, and we just parse it, and that's getting all the data from this object. So somewhere down here it goes to I thought it did. I thought it would say each turn. There we go, each turn. So this is kind of all in one go. But I could, we've got this tagging feature here where we can optionally add data on. Of course, I didn't fully document what that means. So tags, so if tags is null, it assumes default, so default must be the default tag. Alright, so if we tag each turn stats unpack does not support tags, but we can make it support tags. Yeah, that should be easy enough. So that's how we add tags. Default is the default, and then somewhere in parse. So it goes looking for a stat unpack, here we go. And stat unpack, any intersection of tags. Should work. I think. So if we go to ship data and we say, let's just check actually, do we do this each turn anywhere else? Nope, just here. And what's the format then? Is it just a, yep. So now it should skip that one on the first pass on it, just parse object. Then we got the shipyard info. And then we append where's append? Append isn't static. It is now. I think that'll break anything because I did that with parse object. So it doesn't return anything, we just it's not source. Oh, append doesn't work like that. I don't know if I actually need append, it just I'm sure I need append. It's just a convenience function. Where's parse object? Here we go. So parse object does all this, it returns a list of stat data. So we just do add range, right? Add range. Parse the object again, but this time with whatever I call it, each turn info. And then we carry on. Okay. What? There's nothing wrong with my code. Oh, we need to put a pen back to how we found it, which I think we did, just didn't save it. Turned out that wasn't a non-trivial change. Right. Okay, so it was the drilling bark. Okay, that's just ignoring the each turn bit, which is not what I wanted. missed it out the first time, I didn't add it the second time. So get back a list. That gives us back a list. And all we do is add stuff to stat data, so this is right. Each turn info is definitely the name of the tag. Yes. So we go to parse object and we find a text to select. Seems like it should work. Out of interest, what happens if I only pull that info? Displays nothing, so it's the specific pulling of that info that isn't working. Like it just isn't finding it. Pulls the info attribute, which this one would have, so we just don't do any of that. Pulls the stat and pack attribute, which this one will have, but it's saying its tags won't match, which implies that it's something wrong here. See how. That would be it, wouldn't it? Either that can't be null. Looking for a function array that I cannot remember the name of. Let's just count them. Debug info we don't need. Count 1. Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is, because the tags in the child data don't match our tags. It's tricky. So in this case, we decide if we show the child object based on the parent tag. Not a perfect solution, but I think it's probably good enough. Okay. Each turn, resources extracted. Okay. Good, I think we finally got to the bottom of that, and hopefully not proliferating the tags shouldn't be an issue. Okay, so I think we're doing pretty well here actually. I was about to get ensure all ships can be built in a shipyard type. That's where I got to. Let's try that again. Okay, so night. Standard shipyard. APC. Okay, there's our first casualty. Although complication. If we can build stuff at stations, I guess it's correct to not show a shipyard. So we want the APC to be buildable as all stations. The relay station. So we could list all the stations you can build at. It just means all these things will have 4 items listed. Might be confusing. Maybe just best to leave it out. Okay, so that can be built at a station. So if that's buildable at a station, I don't see why the cruiser shipyard just separate these out. So this doesn't need to build any of these. Where are we looking here? Debating whether or not we need to clean this up a little, and if I remove the gunship from here, APC isn't here, the knight is here, so remove that. Reconfigure this here, remove that. Final utility are here. So the cruiser shipyard now can build the stuff above the very basic stuff. So the bad guy gunship and the good guy gunship, and the reconfigure, they're there. So I don't want to screw up people's save games, so I think the none of the abandoned ships can be built until it can't be built. No fighters. Bad guy destroyer, yes. Bad guy flagship. Yeah, okay. I suppose it doesn't matter. So bad guy gunship 2 and bad guy gunship are taken care of. The bad guy heavy cruiser. Bad guy heavy cruiser 2, let's build both of those at the shipyard. I don't know, should we just let that be built at the regular cruiser shipyard? Maybe, I'm sort of thinking it's for Tech 2 items. I can't decide if it's for Tech 2 items or for big things. We don't need it in twice, that's for sure. Let's just keep it for Tech 2 items for now. So that's the BD Heavy Cruiser. BD Heavy Cruiser 2. Big Station Carrier. Wait, what's Carrier? Right, the Odyssey Carrier is just misnamed in its save file. Okay. Command Cruiser. Which I guess is called Command Ship, yes. So the Command Ship is a... Yeah, why not? Where are we? All the way up here, still Command Cruiser. Okay, Detector A doesn't matter. DSEC Carrier is fine there. That's a pretty low tech ship, really. We can't build freighters, which is fine. GGAPC has built its stations, bomber, fighter, gunship, so that's also misnamed, that's Knight and Knight 2. God, that's confusing. So they're both in. Knight 2, yep. You have a Cruiser 2, so this isn't in. Ship, so let's just select big station on here so we can see what the station, oops, not what I meant to do. Okay, so, alright, we're back on big station, okay, done. So we got down to GG Heavy Cruiser 2, GG Heavy Cruiser 2 improved, you cannot build anywhere. That helps. Fine. Happens probably can't build GG Light Cruiser 2. It's Tech 2, I'll leave it up there. The Knight 2 should be up there as well. I think I'd like to keep the theme. Oops. So, losing where I am. We're down to GG Light Cruiser 2 is up there. Heavy Cruiser, that's just the player's regular heavy cruiser. Should be available down here. Lance Cruiser is here already, I think, yes. Light Cruiser is here. Let's just check, the Heavy Cruiser is Reykjavik, yes, okay. So Raider Frigate, regular Light Cruiser. Both there, Recon Frigate is in the station base set. Refinery is in the station base set. Relay station you can't build. Science station is a station. Utility is in the station base set and you can't build. Weapon. Platform medium. That should cover everything then. So if you capture the new bad guy heavy cruiser, the new DSEC carrier, and the new DSEC gunship, we're good. Okay. Guess that's done. Right, so ensure shifting ability to shipyard type. Mission tracker visibility is a campaign setting. Yes, so let's go to campaign data. We'll set that true and then make it false manually. So let's go to the editor. Okay, sorry about that. So let's go to the editor. Have I changed anything? Oh yeah, let's just save our changes here. checked in. And welcome to the editor. So, campaign editor. I forget which of these. Root window, here we go. I could end up expanding so many things I don't need. Content. It's really hard to read. Item. No, campaign info window. Scroll the viewport. I could just switch this on, I suppose. There we go. Switch this on. Of course, it doesn't show because it just doesn't. Never mind. So we'll say show mission tracker row. Show mission tracker row. Off since it doesn't really help to turn it on. Turn off the root window. I go to the campaign data editor controller. So we'll say toggle show mission. Did I say campaign tracker? Yep. That campaign data as well. I already did. When did I do that? Just now. Yeah, okay. So is it mission tracker visible? Is the confusingly different name I gave it? Show mission tracker. There like that, and then so that's all a setting. We just need to connect that to the actual toggle. So that should load save that setting. I don't actually want to switch it off just yet because there's another thing I want to do with this. Let me just check we can actually save the setting. Because if so, then we're kind of done in the editor. How did that happen? Just spotted some chocolate on my headphones. I don't know how that happened. I've really got to do something about this speed as well. There's some kind of event chain which is triggering. Oh good, I broke something already. Kill the root window. I guess that was already on. Okay, so show mission tracker is on, which is correct for the campaign editor actually. What I want to do is change it for the sector assault mode. So show mission tracker off, save, quit, load. Details. Yes, that's still off, so that has worked. Oops. So it's campaign setting, but we're not honouring it yet on the front end, and nor will we when I deal with another thing. Actually, let me just change it for the prelude. And then screen the manager, I want to make it so if there's a mission you can't see, it will still try and scroll to it. Mission tracker item. So at the minute it calls primary action on the data manager to get it to display the data, which is okay. None of this is what I expected actually. When you click on it, fire, yeah. So it goes to hub data display, it calls its primary action. Oh, select star system. That's just me not noticing what's going on. So we can't select the star system. So what I want to do is just scroll to it instead. Is this public? It's private. So if we're doing primary action, so this is a bit naughty, but we're just going to add a second primary action function. So if it's a star system, if can't select star system, I could be casting this over and over. Else, no, what's happening here? Bracket heck. What?
If you fail, do not return. No prisoners, no survivors.
What?
If you fail, do not return.
That's why. Okay, God, that's too much to figure out. Scroll to. So we select star system. We do star map scroll to. Yeah, this is fine. We're not selecting it. We're just finding it, even if it's invisible, I think. So here we just say that, and then here actually we do primary action or scroll to. If we can select the star system, just fall back to primary action. And then on the mission tracker item, we say primary action or scroll to. Flawless. Probably not flawless. Look at our tiny manager. Come here, tiny manager. What did I do? What? What? Is this because I changed something here? possibly. Could we compare these to something useful? What's changed? We added show mission tracker. We set mission tracker visible to show mission tracker. That was all. Maybe it's because clicked save on the its sector assault isn't quite properly integrated with everything. Let's see. Oh, that was it. Okay, I'll have to look into that. It's not broken on the prelude then. That looks okay. Alright, so if I was to fine, just scrolls to it. So on campaign manager, tell you what, let's just fix this mission tracker visible thing first. So let's just load in official sector assault. That in there like that. Let's check that loads. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I have to look into that at some point. Maybe never. So allow mission tracker to scroll to hidden location is done. control and go away. The other thing is going to be mission tracker visibility of the campaign settings I'm working on right now. Only one more thing after that. I don't think I can do that thing with holding down control actually, because we don't display anything. We haven't got any text for that. With that in a sec, let's just get this mission tracker visibility thing done. So that was just pretty easy, I think. We already have code for hiding it, but it doesn't hide it in a way that suits me. Campaign. Fine, I'll search for it. Manager controller, the worst named thing. Yep. Manager controller. Here we go, mission tracker button. So we hide it if there's no missions, which is, I think, pretty neat. But let's just make it a distinct on-offs, because in some cases when there are missions we want to hide it, like in the tutorial where it's just confusing. So if state.campaign package.campaign data.mission tracker visible, in fact it's not even an if, is it? We just show it if we're showing it and don't show it if we're not showing it. So that should now account for yes, so it's not here, that's good. If I were to load in the prelude as halfway through, may not, it did, okay. And if I were to load in the campaign, okay, it's there as expected, and if we click on a mission, actually that's better than it was because it could show us Python before. It's not showing us either of them because they're both out of range, which is mildly annoying. But that's the way it always was, so that's in range. It selects a location for us. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's exactly what is after. Finish to accept. Just a bit more granular control over when it appears. There's quite a few changes actually. Oh yeah, for two different things. Okay. That's done. So the last thing on the 5.1 list then are we doing this week? 17 points. That's not that great. We have been doing some bug fixing, and Monday was release day, so that was all testing. Hold down control when giving a move order to turn the wheel red to create a move while attacking order. So the issue I have with that is holding down control is also attack. And this is attack adjacent. You can't hold down shift because that's for queuing orders. It's probably okay if we do it with control, as long as we make it so if you're holding down control and you right click on a ship, you'll attack it. That's I think where my issue lies. If we slide this up, so if we're this is a test I was doing yesterday about capturing. There's quite a bit going on here. Quite a bit going on. Actually, I was testing several things. I was testing cover as well. Okay, so if I have these ships, so because they're attacking, we get the red wheel. This is their move while attacking order, so they will keep facing, keep moving, which is exactly right and normal. If I do a move again, it goes to the green wheel, which is also the way it's designed, but I don't like it very much. What I really want is a way for the player to choose when they want that red wheel to appear, because currently it appears if you're attacking, but on your second order it clears. And if you hold down control, well actually it's only left control for attack, but this will be for both controls, then you get the attack cursor. If I right click it doesn't work, it won't bring up the move wheel. Oh, so maybe that's okay? Because you wouldn't, I suppose you would hold down control and right click to bring up the wheel, so you might end up right clicking on something to attack it instead. So other options are, we could use shift, but that's for queuing orders. So you wouldn't have a way of queuing orders. Not that it gives you any feedback that there's a queued order actually. Does queuing orders work? I think it will work when he arrives. Let's see. If he ever arrives. This is probably a bad example since there's a big ship and a whole space station there, but let's try it. Yep, so queuing orders does work. But yeah, I see I gave 2 orders. Okay, so not really the issue. If we could hold down Alt, that Alt does work. So could you say left Alt? I don't know why it closes it. Could you say left Alt? So you'd be like, attack this guy and then move over here. Yeah. Keep moving. I think that would work. Why not? People like move orders. So first, why does it cancel the move order when you press Alt? Because it's the focus button, I suppose. I just don't think it should cancel it. Focus pressed. Set mode focus. So it changes the mouse mode, which cancels the move. Okay. So really nothing should cancel move unless you specifically cancel it by pressing the left mouse button. And mouse pointer. It should just be ready, I think. If we're ready, go to focus. If we're in focus, go to ready. That's it. How well does that focus work? Because if I'm honest, I don't think it's necessary. We've got F to focus. It doesn't even work. It works sporadically. I don't think anyone's using it. I don't even think it's mentioned in the tutorial. I think I'll just get rid of it. I think having it for move would be much better. Or we just have it undefined. It's left alt and right alt. Just get rid. So we'll call this move order attack while moving. See if so all the move order thingies. Control move order. Okay. Control move order attack while moving. Never sure what to call this because attack move is a different thing, isn't it? What is attack move move attack? What game is this? Some other school. A League of Legends subreddit, okay. Attack move is a command you issue either left click or shift right click. It's the same as isn't it? Mechanics. Attack move is you move towards a desired location in a straight line dictated by game pathing. If the enemy is within your sight range, you'll move toward the closest enemy and begin attack it. If you click on a specific enemy target, you'll move towards that target and auto attack that target whenever it's in range. You can abuse this. Okay, whatever. Move attack, maybe a description of what someone ever described. It's very similar to auto attack. It's very similar to orb walking. Okay. And this is tied in too tightly with this type of game. So is move attack different to attack move? So move attack just seems to be attack things on the way to attacking something, to a direction, to a place rather, which isn't what I want. I want 3S on it, doesn't it? What's how 1-3's attack move? If you like, you just to attack any targets along the way of a move command, hold control and issue the move order, which is not what I'm after. So let's hold shift Q orders. Maybe they don't have this option then. Issuing ship commands. Control. I don't think they actually have an equivalent to this. Okay, so let's call it move and keep attacking then. I don't know what else to call it. Our mission tracker. Forgot to copy that over. So move and keep attacking. Keep attacking target. Oh, keep attacking is clear enough, I'm sure. Right, if I get this in quickly, I can maybe have to translate this today and might get it in time for Monday. Might just fill in a request now for this actually, and then it's done. Hello. Thank you. I'm still on, by the way, but yeah. So, request is in. Wait, did X? Oh, I've got a bit longer than I realised. Where's the next Steam sale? 27th, that's like next Thursday. That's great news, that's 2 more days I didn't think I had. But I'll resist the temptation to add more features. Because this is how I get in a situation where I'm going, oh, just one more feature, and then I have to do all the testing in record time. This is good, because this will be the last feature I'm adding. I'm just tempted to do a bit more work on the repair ships though. No, I won't, no, I won't. That can be a fast follow. Okay, so now we need to actually make this happen. So how do we somewhere it knows to make the plate red already. Move attack. So we just set the mouse sub mode. And keep updating it when we do update plate. Call update plate from the update function. When do we call init plate? If the plate is not active. But it's either or, so we need to update the colors on both so we get a flash of the wrong color of plate. Okay. Just realised there's another string I can put into the translator as they build the shipyard thing. We should make that say build from. Or build at. so we've got mining ships, more ships, build from, as in from. So, what did I just say? Keep attacking. So, let me put these in a quick spreadsheet for the translators who are very accommodating. When I just randomly messages them and go, I've just thought of more things I need translating. So, just for the previous patch. I was looking at these last night and I thought, wait, I found some alternate things, but this would be better. Okay, so right, that is all I can think of. So let's go ahead and share that. that's it, isn't it? I've got not anything else. There was turrets I got. No other types of stat ratting. Okay, good. So that's going in, and the extra days that I didn't realize I had. Excellent. Translator is genuinely lovely. Just leaps into action as soon as I think of stuff. I try not to send them like 1 or 2 words. That's exactly what I've just done. I've just sent them 9 words. But point releases like this always have just little things. Okay, so let's do this update plate. We'll do update color. So we'll do if last submode does not equal the current submode. So we're just checking that. So we're not doing this every frame. We're just saying there's been a change, and then we'll run this update where we choose the material and apply it. So at the end we just do last submode equals. Nice way to get submode. So next time through it'll match until it changes again. So that now means we can dynamically change the mouse mode while the wheel is up. And then we just do update color what's here, and then we do it again while the plate is spinning, as it were. It's not spinning at all. I just, you know, it's a phrase, isn't it? Spinning plates. So we need to change the submode from set category is cursor. So category on these other move order direction modifier as cursor. We have to set priority on that because it isn't clashing with anything. Why has it got a separate set display name? And how does that fit in with does this get used? Set direction. Down here. Is that translated? So if we switch to Chinese, it is translated, so fine. I don't know, is the answer. But I think we'll need it in this case. So we need to set this tour. So in game controls, when you hold down Alt, we just set the mouse sub mode to make the wheel turn red. And we don't do it anymore if you're attacking. So, game inputs. So if right mouse button goes up, if we're attacking, we set it to move attack, so we don't do that anymore. We just set it to move as normal. Or actually, we do. Get down. Let's put these next to each other. Move order, moving, keep attacking. So if move order, moving, keep attacking is held down, start with a red. Let's just keep this. Which where the focus option is. It's here. Non-held items are handled by the UI buttons. We don't have UI buttons. Guess we just do it here. find this focus pressed. Do it like that. So get is. It's actually if I want to press down. What should we have a function for that? Turns true while user holds down the key identified. Oh, is it just get then? Is gets. So get down is returns true during the frame user starts pressing down the key. So when you get down it gets up. That's actually better than what I was doing. So gets. Press down this frame and move and ship selection is attacking. Interesting, because I think is attacking does not include type of movement. Want this here either because we're going to be holding down Alt. Guess. Okay, we need to look at this for a moment because it did not include attack part. Okay. Is attacking. Position and right, active jobs. Keeping unlocking new ships while moving. Wait, what? Probably this. If we have targets in a move order, it must be a move attack order. So this is suddenly very convoluted. So if we are, if we're moving, keep attacking. Selection is attacking. Okay. Can we set sub mode here? No, we do set mode. Move attack. So if it's, I guess we don't really need the else, do we? It's just if it's get up. And I guess kind of all this. So get up and removing, and we can't have move backwards and move attack, can we? E. But then you wouldn't want to do both. Yeah, interesting. That you can have one of those states. You should really have a list of states, but never mind. So if we are, it doesn't really matter if we're attacking or not, actually. So we only exit the mode if we're in it. Right, that should almost do it. I also want to change this. We should only show that when we're attacking. It's just there. What's controlling that? Move control tips. Cursor's doing move order. Yeah, okay. Move control, attack, tip. So I'll do plural in case you want to add to it later. Attacking. I don't think I want to keep checking this every frame, do I? No. I have to though. cache this info, I suppose. Or we hook into the selection change. This doesn't really listen to events, I think. It doesn't. It does. Selection change, fires, selection change. Oh, it's there. This is probably gonna be perfect. Some ships will be destroyed or something like that, but it's only ready for the tooltip actually. So now we just set that flag when the ship selection changes, and then where was I? Here. Equal movement control attack tips active self. There. Let's plug in the reference for that. My own state of mind, I'm just going to put in fake description here. Oh, actually, the real thing. And yeah, it's quite a lot of text. Five things you can do when you've got the move cursor up. It's a very tactical game. So tell these ships to move, we get this. If I hold down Alt, I guess they aren't attacking. Yeah, okay. Why does that say drag? We don't want to drag there. Yeah, I mean that works. Yeah, they're all facing the target. If I give them a second order, it doesn't go through. Okay, so that's not working. I need something that survives a bit longer so I can... It stopped attacking because it's a friendly target, but that's just something we have to deal with. Second one, they just turn away. So we need to copy the attack order. Which is probably not as difficult as I think, because if we had done it for the move order, we should do it again for the move order. Get rid of the word drag. Let's do it properly. At least it makes the text smaller. I should move it up here then. No, because it won't be there all the time. Right, well that will do me for today. I think I will just fiddle with this later on. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.